This is a pound of fat. This is the equivalent of a pound of fat in calories. It's easy to see why we're in the midst of an obesity crisis. It's never been so easy to consume food. You can't even pay for fuel for your car without even walking past thousands of delicious chocolate bars. Although this is very convenient, it's a nightmare for a species that's literally been starving and scavenging for food in order to ensure mere survival for thousands of years. Consuming food is one of our basic instincts. Combine this with high pressure jobs, limited free time, and more sedentary lifestyles, it's easy to see why we're struggling. Luckily, throughout this video, I will share the 3 tips to help you to lose weight and hopefully make you feel less stressed and happier at the same time. It wasn't long ago that I was putting on a lot of weight. I blame this on a more sedentary lifestyle, cutting back on the gym and binge eating whenever I felt bored or stressed. You don't even realise at first until one day the final hole on your belt no longer fits, your trousers are too tight and you have to start undoing the top button whenever you sit down. You then start to think, shit, I'm either going to have to buy some new trousers or lose weight. Naturally, as a tight mofo that I am, I started to research what I could do about this. Naturally, I wasn't going to opt for liposuction as that cost too much. Luckily, I came across the following 3 things. Number 1, get your calories in check. In order to lose weight, in theory, it's simple. Everyone knows that you need to consume less calories than what you burn. In reality, this is confusing as hell for most individuals, especially when you don't know how many calories you should be consuming versus how many calories you are actually consuming. Luckily, there are a number of online calculators that can help you to work out your daily calorie intake in order to maintain your physique. Up next is working out how many calories you're consuming from your food. For this, I would recommend tracking what you consume by using MyFitnessPal to scan your meals. Just make sure that you're honest on the portion sizes. To help with this, weigh the food where you can and do count all of those beers at the pub on a Friday night. Getting blackout drunk and forgetting them isn't a suitable solution, I'm afraid. Finally, you'll want to track how many calories you burn throughout the day so you can ensure that you can create a calorie deficit. Using a smartwatch is the easiest way to do this. There are 2 ways to create a calorie deficit, either consuming less or burning more. I'd recommend doing both. My recommendation is a 500 calorie deficit a day in order to lose approximately a pound of body weight. It's good to eat back at maintenance levels for a few days every few weeks in order to reset your metabolism. One last tip is to combine this with weight training where possible to help you to retain your muscle and not become skinny fat. This is exactly how I was able to recomposition my body earlier this year. The biggest issue that prevents most people achieving their goals is that they quit before they achieve success. As you start to lose weight, you won't notice it daily, which means that a lot of people lose motivation. Take this toilet roll for example. If you rip one sheet off, you don't really notice much difference. Again, if you rip another sheet off, you don't notice much difference. And again, another sheet, not much difference. It isn't until you rip loads of sheets off that you actually see the combined impact. That is exactly like losing weight. For this reason, I'd recommend taking progress photos weekly to help you to maintain your motivation. Finally, upping your protein and having a more fibrous diet will help you to feel fuller for longer and make it easier to keep to a more calorie restrictive diet. Up next is to work on your stress and your mental well-being. Stress is one of the biggest factors that leads to me putting on weight, as I often binge eat or consume too many beers when I'm feeling stressed. It also releases a hormone called cortisol, which is scientifically proven to lead to weight gain. Ways to counteract your stress levels other than telling those causing you the stress to F off, seriously I wouldn't advise that, is to actually work on your mental well-being. I've personally found that regular exercise, meditation, taking breaks throughout the day and getting 7 to 8 hours sleep really helps me stay on track. Finally, become more active. To really increase your calorie deficit and improve your mental health, up your physical activity. Whether that means doing more housework, going to gym, or even incorporating more walking into your daily lives, it helps to easily maintain a healthier calorie balance. In my view, it's win-win. If you do more housework, you please your partner. If you go to the gym, you become more attractive. And finally, if you walk more, you won't need as much fuel in your car, and therefore you're less exposed to those goddamn delicious chocolate bars that you have to walk past every time you're paying for fuel. Hopefully, consciously keeping these 3 things top of mind when approaching weight loss will help you to easily achieve your goals. For a video talking about how I was able to recomposition my body earlier this year, please see this video here. If you found this video useful, please do not forget to like and subscribe. Remember, an abundance of food is a nice problem to have, but don't let it overwhelm you.